Hey, I'm Ben Greenfield. I'm over here at FitCon at the PulseCenters booth, and I want to show you this cool move that I do. I do this at home quite a bit to mobilize my hips, but I put this thing on about Schumann resonance mode, about 7.8, and then I jack up the strength to about 60% or so. I use the square pad, and this is not the most comfortable hip mobilization that exists because you can really feel this thing just driving in your hips. It's a pretty high intensity frequency, but once you stand up from doing what I'm about to show you, your hips just move like gangbusters. So you kind of get in this position with your SI joint over the center target of the mat, and then what you do is you kind of rotate your hips side to side as you lay this way, and I'm going to show you the next move after I do this mobilization. But a lot of times you'll feel stuff kind of crack and pop in your hips as you rotate side to side, because one of the things that happens is all your muscles just kind of melt and relax. So if you have tight hips, if you're a runner, if you lift weights, you do a lot of squats, deadlifts, stuff like that, this can really help to mobilize those areas. Also, if you have like a tight psoas or iliacus, I'm going to show you the move that you do after this as kind of a 1-2 combo. So I'll generally just kind of wiggle back and forth, really get this thing into my hips for about 2 or 3 minutes on my back. And again, the intensity, I have this thing set at 60%, but as far as how it feels in my muscles, there's a slight discomfort, and that's kind of what you want for this move, I've found, to really get everything to relax after you've stood up. So now that I've mobilized the back, what I do is kind of sit up here and I flip over to this position, face down, and you kind of get your crotch and psoas iliacus area just right over the top of this pad. And you can see I kind of rock back and forth as I do this. And another move that you can do as you're on here is you can just kind of take one leg and lift it, and take the other leg and lift that one, and it kind of targets the opposite side. So I'll lay in this position for, again, about another 2 minutes. But if you have access to a PulseCenters unit and you can try this, it's the best hip mobilization ever. So you can go to PulseCenters.com/Ben if you want to learn more about the PulseCenters PEMF units. You can also go to my website at bengreenfieldfitness.com and do a search for PulseCenters, and you can hear about an hour-long interview I did on this technology and how it works. So thanks for watching. I'm going to keep making love to this pad.